You are tuned in to Overt Radio, and it's me, Akan, on the mic. And tonight we are going to be asking a question. Of course, who's going to lead the conversation this night, and it's about a very, very interesting conversation that's going to keep everybody on their toes, and promises to be an exciting one. And now, the question I'm going to be asking this evening about the conversation in today's show is about this. And the question is, between talent, connections, and hard work, what really opened doors in Nigeria today? Now, did you get that? Let me take that again. Between talent, connection, and hard work, what really opened doors in Nigeria today? Is it who you know, what you can do, or how hard you grind? Over the next 3 hours, I want your stories, your rage, your wins, and of course, we will bring your perspective. Of course, the fact, the practical moves, so you can leave tonight with something you can actually use for tomorrow. Of course, you can reach us on Instagram, Facebook, X, which is Twitter, formerly Twitter, TikTok, and of course YouTube. And on Instagram is Overt News, on Facebook Overt News, on X is Overt News NG, and Overt News TV is on TikTok, Overt Radio on YouTube. And of course, I remain Akan right here, ready to give you all the guide you and of course bring you in this interesting conversation. The topic again of discussion today is between talent, connection, and hard work. What really opened doors in
Yeah,
Nigeria?
of
Of
course.
course,
I'm
I'm
going
going
to
to
be
be bringing
bringing
in
in
my
my
producer later,
producer
of course,
on the
on the
show
show
so
so
that
that he would
give
hear.
his opinion normally as he does on the program. You're welcome again to the night drive, of course, the nighttime show right here on Overt Radio. Now, setting the mood. Nigeria is a place of big dreams and bigger obstacles. If I say that, and we have talent in abundance in Nigeria. We have musicians, we have developers, we have creatives. Yet, many say doors stay shut. What does that mean? It means that they don't have a lot of opportunity right here in Nigeria, especially for people who are struggling, who are still facing challenges one way or the other. They are finding it difficult to open doors for themselves or to create for themselves and be better citizens for themselves. Now, in reality, according to stats that I have, according to the Nigerian Labor Force survey in quarter 2 2024 report shows that employment dynamics, that is youth unemployment and high self unemployment um, rules. Reference report and investigation highlighting how bribery, nepotism, and godfatherism affect hiring and public sector jobs. Now, this is lived reality, or this is live. This is a live or lived reality. Many listeners will recognize. Reports have found a significant share of public service jobs are awarded through bribery and nepotism. So all of those jobs you find out are not coming, especially those ones in the Nigerian customs, in the Nigerian police, in the maritime sector, the so many sectors that are government driven. All of those jobs that are supposed to be thrown open for everyone to apply, some of these jobs are hidden and given to people who can pay for them and then bribe them, and then they eventually get the job. I can hear for NNPC those days where you hear about people wanting to get a job in NNPC and they tell them to pay a bribe of 20 million naira before they will be given a job in NNPC. Now, what's that? Is that not bribery? Is that not nepotism? Is that not favoritism? Of course, these are one of the things we'll be talking about on the program today. And let me go back to the question. The question is, between talent, connections, and hard work, what really opened doors in Nigeria between talent, connections, and hard work. What really opened doors in Nigeria? That's the topic we're talking about today. And of course, I'll just read out some of these factors that are affecting doors to be open in Nigeria. And of course, in the human angle, let me take it this part, the human angle. Now, the human angle. So while talent exists, the path from talent to opportunities, even and that's why tonight we would be talking about this particular topic. And can hard work and skills cut through networks, or do connections still shortcut that line? Do you understand? So between hard work and connection, which one works better, or which one gives the advantage better? Of course, we're still going to talk about that as well. And of course, data from the NLF uh, shows that shifting unemployment and high informal self-employment rates, many Nigerians turn to side hustles and entrepreneurship because formal wage jobs are scarce, and this environment makes networks and access to capital vital uh, for scaling. At the same time, several studies reports point to nepotism and patronage in hiring, especially for public roles. But there is a flip side. Structured networking and mentorship programs have helped many land roles and build ventures as well. So, what's your take? What's your take from the topic of discussion today? Between talent, connections, and hard work, what really opened doors in Nigeria today? What's your opinion? Now, do you think talent is? Do you think is it hard work? Which one really opened doors today? Now, and let's talk about some of the recruitment process. Today, sometimes when you go for recruitment in a firm these days, they will tell you, okay, apply for this role, apply for that role, take your CV, polish your CV, send it to this particular email, and then you do that. And most times when you get called up for an interview, you get called up, and then you might just pass. They won't tell you at initially that the stage is a four-stage interview or three-stage interview, and then they'll tell you, okay, um, you passed our first stage interview, and then we have another stage. We have after that stage, there'll be another stage, you know. So and it goes on and on that way, and a lot of people have lost jobs, lucrative jobs, or jobs that could have turned their life around just because they had to go through an interview phase that had stages. You understand? So, and we're going to be talking about that in today's program. We're talking about um, the topic of discussion is between talent, connections, and hard work. Which one really opened doors in Nigeria? Let's go on this quick break. When we come back, the conversation will heat up. We'll be we're asking the question. Every
Every
ambitious
ambitious
Nigerian
Nigerian
has
has
asked
asked
at
at
least
least
once
once
between
between
talent,
talent,
connection,
connection,
and
and
hard
hard
work.
work.
What
What
really
really
opened
opened
doors
doors
in
in
Nigeria
Nigeria
today?
today?
Now
Now
let
let
me
me
bring
bring
in
in
my
my
producer
producer
on
on
the
the
program,
program
and
and
let's
let's
hear
hear
his
his
opinion
opinion
concerning
concerning
this
this
particular
particular
matter.
matter.
And
And
of
of
course,
course,
we
we
also
also
have
have
our channels
channels
on
on
Instagram,
Instagram,
Facebook,
Facebook,
Twitter,
Twitter,
TikTok,
TikTok,
and
and
YouTube,
YouTube,
where you
where you
can
can
contribute
contribute.
and, of
And of
course,
course,
hear your opinion about this particular topic of discuss. Now, my producer, his name is Adekunle. Adekunle, welcome to the program today. How's your day and how's your day been?
Thank you very, very much, Mr. Akan. Yeah, thanks for bringing me back on air tonight. Good evening, listeners. My name is Adekunle. Yeah, what's the question? What's the question?
All right, so we are talking about this particular trending one, and it's about what really opened doors in Nigeria. That's what really opened doors. Is it talent, connection, or hard work?
Talent, talent, connection, and hard work.
Or hard work?
Or hard work.
Yes. Which one really, really opened doors
You know,
these days?
this in Nigeria, ba,
Yes.
you know, this three statements, I let me just dwell on two out of it.
Okay.
So I will go for talent and connection. Let
Okay.
me talk on that. Though, to me, I would have chose to go with talent because talent go with three things. And what are the three things? RRG. What's the meaning of RRG? First R stand for reputation.
Okay.
Second R stand for respect, and
Okay.
the G stand for long time growth. With talent, you can build a reputation with someone. You can you will earn your respect, and then it will give you this long time relationship.
Okay.
But come to this our country, if I should say I should balance it, I will go for connection
Connection.
because it is like talent. Let me use door as an example. Talent take you to the door, but connection take you in.
Mm.
You getting it?
Mm. Mm.
We have a lot of students out there.
Mm.
The thing is that they know what they went to school to study.
Okay.
It's not that they can't defend what they study, but in this country, it's really really hard. In a case whereby even okay, let me use myself as an example. Back then when I was still in school, I have one of my colleague. Don't let me mention his name.
No, you don't have to.
Yeah, his father. Now one kind big man. Now one kind.
Okay.
And the guy for school then, or the tell alaye come, face your book, they read. We just say bros Kule wo okay wetin you wan chop okay make we comot go carry me go activities.
Okay.
Buy me indomie or make you do bread and egg for me. Not knowing that he has plan. So after passing out from the college, look at us, we are still on the street struggling despite the fact that we are 100% better in terms of education. Come and look at this, my friend. He's working right now at this place. So after my two, this port side,
Okay.
that's where his father has a office, and he's earning a lot. There was the day I went to LG office at I've forgotten the area in particular, LG office, yeah.
Yeah.
So I just met him on the road. Nigga, what's up? What are you doing over here? He said he's working at you can see the way this guy suits. And come and look at me.
Okay. For that, you know, that's connection, and that's perhaps he has the leverage already
Yes.
from his own angle, but and that's an open door already for him because there's a leverage,
That's open
and
door.
that's connection for you. And of course, now where do you leave out? Why do you leave out hard work? You know, we have three there. We have talent, connection, and hard work. So where do you leave out hard work? So are you saying those are hard working are not supposed to, you know, doors are not supposed to open for them, or is it just gonna be connections or talent? Which of them?
You know, the
You know,
thing is that
Yes, I will let you talk, but
okay.
we have talent. We have a lot of talent. We have talent in various sectors. We have in sport. We have in music. We have in politics. We have so many. Do you understand? So Now, talent cuts across so many sectors. And now let's narrow it down to perhaps the most popular one, which is football. Now we have a talent called Cristiano Ronaldo, right? Now, are you going to tell me that Cristiano Ronaldo, you know, made it just because of his talent alone, or because of combination of talent and hard work? Which how would you see that?
Concerning that matter, I won't go for Ronaldo. Let me give you another example. Like Messi.
No, no, no. Let's just.
Let's use Messi too now. Messi is a bunch of talent
Okay.
with a lesser hard work.
Okay.
Unlike Ronaldo, that has that have to work for himself before getting to that top.
Okay.
So that is why that's what make me take hard working. And in this case of this our economy in this Nigeria, oh my brother.
So are you saying that Cristiano Ronaldo does not have talent? Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm talking about hard work. I'm
Compared to talent.
Yeah, comparing it with talent.
Okay.
That's why I bring in Messi.
Okay.
Messi is also a talent with a little
With little hard work.
hard work. So and then in this our country, back then when we were still in school, they used to they used to use one word as a proverb, like any more way, no more way.
Okay.
No matter how hard effort
Yeah.
you put into it,
Yeah.
if you no go pass, you no go pass.
But that's also translates to when someone says that working smart is better than working hard. You can also translate it to that, right?
That's it.
Okay.
That's it. Working smart is better than working hard.
Okay.
Cause
So any more way.
no
No
more
more
way.
Okay.
This country is not giving a room for mi o mo kankan abi you come from low background and you are doing like this out there, they will bullshit you, my brother. Let's continue.
All right. So in your own perspective, you're saying that connection and talent are the two most important things for you, not hard work. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. And if you're just tuning in, this is still Overt Radio, and we are in the discussion or in the discussion segment where today on our show. Now, what we're talking about today is about three things. We're talking about between talent, connection, and hard work. What really opened doors in Nigeria? For me, these days, it's all about nepotism, favoritism, and bribery. And when it comes to job, you have to know man. Do you understand? Is a man, no man. That's the word.
Yes.
Do you understand? So you have to know this person to connect you to this person before you enter into that door.
That's just
Do
it.
you understand? So that's the way Nigeria works now. There's no room for merit or because this person knows this job, give it to him, let him do it. There's no room for that. You have to know this person before you're able to land a job, a good job in Nigeria. And that's a fact. I'm not saying that people are not landing jobs even though they don't know anybody. I'm not saying that. But what's the percentage like? You figure that out. What's the percentage like? And why do we have a lot of people that are dropped out or finished school and they're yet to get something for themselves? A lot of them, a lot of thousands, millions of graduates, finding themselves difficult to stand. You can hear sometimes a 35-year-old man, 40-year-old man can't even afford to rent a place for himself. Now, that's how bad it can be, and that's how bad the country has turned. However, now let's also talk about the hard work. Okay, we've talked about hard work when we brought about Cristiano Ronaldo, and let's talk about connection itself. Now, how can we balance this up? Connection, talent, hard work, or according to the way Nigeria is structured, which one of them do you think should take place? Do you understand? Which one of them do you think should have prominence that people that the government should make use of instead of the other two. This one should be what should be used for um for jobs and for every other thing that is useful in Nigeria.
Out of the three,
Yes.
I should just choose only one.
Yes.
And with that, I will go for talent.
You go for talent.
Go for
Have you ever heard the word when they say talent is not enough? Have you ever heard that? Have you read that book?
yeah. Though I've heard I've heard that statement before, but the reason why I go for talent is that I would have choose to go for hard work, but in this country, in this Nigeria, we Nigerians prefer someone that has the talent.
Okay.
We don't want to give a chance for someone that want to learn on the job.
Okay.
You know, you learning on the job is like putting in an hard work, but you don't really have the talent. But if they show you this, show you that, show you this, you will learn on it. That's why I chose talent, because they will prefer to choose the talent above hard work.
Okay. Now, you said you're choosing talent and you want talent to be at the forefront before any other one. Now, in Nigeria, are you with me? When you talk about talent, you're talking about just a raw material that is yet to be finished, all right? That is yet to be taken to the factory, refined, and to be finished. Now, when you talk about talent, there are lots of talent in a country, and how do you harness a talent to become something that can be very, very useful for the society? How do you harness that talent? Now, if you now focus on talent alone, would you how would you leave out hard work? How would that talent turn out to be a very good talent?
You know, one thing is that you define talent. How do you define it then?
Talent is basically is a gift. Do you understand? Talent is one of those things that is embodied in human that stands a human out from the other
Because
person.
I believe it's natural ability.
It's a natural ability.
Natural ability, skills that you have within you. There is no how you will have this talent of doing something that you won't be able to do it. Is above hard working. To me, is very, very above hard working, because having a talent will take you more far away than putting a lot of effort without. We have some midfielder. Okay, check this Casedo as an example. Though he has a talent, but he's a guy that puts in more. He work very, very hard in that Chelsea midfield. It's only this season that Chelsea itself recognize all what he has been doing. Okay, let's take this guy as an example to Cucurella. They didn't even, out of this Ballon d'Or that they finish, Cucurella is now in the list of 30, and he is one of the best defender in that his position, best 3, because FIFA doesn't see a lot of talent in him, but he's working to get to that stage.
All right. So in your own opinion, now you're saying talent should be what should be considered, right?
Yeah.
All right. So now let's get the conversations more interesting. Now, for your own opinion, what do you consider open doors in Nigeria? Is it talent, is it connection, or is it hard work? So, and if you have an opinion, please drop it on any of our channels on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Of course, we have on YouTube, and their names are Overt News, Overt News for Facebook, Overt News NG for X, Overt News TV for TikTok, and Overt Radio for YouTube. So you can um, just drop your comment on those pages, and then we'll get to read them on the show. Now let's go on this quick music break. When we come back, the conversation continues right here on Overt Radio.